Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report, and I'm here today with Melissa Kruger, who's the CEO of Classic Vacations. Now, I'm sure most of you out there know about Classic Vacations, but there's some new things going on right now, including a new booking platform, obviously new destinations, and a whole lot more. It's one of the favorite wholesale tour operators that on the luxury space that you can book for your clients. And we're going to talk to Melissa about all of this and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. Great to see you. Excellent. And we reported on the news about your new booking platform, which is called Beyond by Classic. And I have to tell you, that was one of the most popular stories that we reported on then. So it really is obviously kindling some interest out there. But first of all, you just launched that platform. What can you tell us about Beyond by Classic and how it works?
Yeah, thank you, James. We are really excited about the successful launch of a new business channel at Classic. When you're thinking about Beyond, really just think beyond our preferred destinations. So, a lot of the popular searches on the Beyond platform are Belize, Japan, Cape Town,
Mm,
Kissimmee, Florida, bookings in places like India, Romania, and Israel. So, new booking platform. Think of it, kind of as a worldwide GDS, flexible a la carte bookings. We like to liken it to like an Amazon. You can throw anything into your cart, quote, checkout, ability to book multi-room, multi-hotel, multi-destination, which has been long awaited at Classic Vacations.
right.
Our clients can save and share quotes, come back later and convert to bookings. So it's an exciting time for us at Classic, and we always ask ourselves, what more can we do for our customers? And I think we'll get into it this morning when we're talking, but it's just an opportunity for us to provide more for our customers, and the feedback's already been really, really rewarding.
Now, obviously, you've had a booking platform or something in the past, but how does Beyond by Classic differ from what you've had in the past?
Yeah, so this opens up an entire world of opportunity for our travel advisors to sell. And I, previously just referenced some of the destinations that we have booked for our clients through Beyond. Previously, it was just only our preferred product on our booking engine, and it was very simplistic.
Right.
This is much more dynamic with the multi-destination, multi-room, and right now we're sourcing it through our affiliate inventory, but it's just the beginning. The addition
Right.
of preferred inventory with the ability to book the multi-room, multi-hotel, multi-destination is something that we will see in the not too distant future, and then we'll have both. So selling the world beyond our preferred destinations, beyond our preferred product.
No, that's great, and it does show you can book a heck of a lot more through Classic. So now, is there a benefit? I mean, obviously the benefit of speed and access to travel advisors, but any other specific benefits if agents advisors use Beyond by Classic?
Yeah, James, it was designed as mobile first, so specifically for advisors on the go working from
Hmm,
their phones. And
it's good to know.
a perfect illustration of this was, I was recently at Virtuoso Forum. We hadn't officially launched, but it was in beta, so we could get some feedback from our trusted partners. We're really, really big believers in customer-driven innovation and customer-driven strategy. And the example that was given to me is, hey, I was headed up to Montreal. I was sitting in the airport. I needed to book Dublin, and I didn't know where to do it, but I knew I could go to Beyond. So the time savings for our advisors is critical to us, right? You've got a limited amount of time. The demands on them are big. So if we can provide them an opportunity to where they know that they can go to one place, Beyond, they know that they have worldwide source of inventory. We're going to save them time. They're also not going to be chasing commissions because they know how strong we are in making sure that we pay our commissions to our customers right away. They're going to have the support of Classic sales. They're going to grow their Classic sales. They know we only work with trusted partners, allowing us to leverage, 45 years of relationships.
No, that's great, and it is speed of access, and also, yeah, if you have mobile these days, that's even better. And believe me, I've been on many different fam trips or been with travel advisors all over the world, and they really are booking their clients wherever they are. So it's great that they can do that with such speed and accuracy. Now, let's talk a little bit about your destinations.
Mhm.
As I think I mentioned earlier, for me, I'm an old guy. I remember when Classic was just Hawaii, and then you expanded to Mexico, and then to Europe, and then you just mentioned a whole bunch of other destinations that
Yeah.
maybe I didn't know. But what are kind of the destinations Classic really focuses on today, and what new ones do you have?
Yeah, it is our 45-year anniversary this year. And it's, when we did start, we started in Hawaii. I tell the story so often. The world didn't need another wholesale company, but we said, what if we book, what if we contract only with your 5-star properties? And
Right.
within those 5-star properties, we just do your top couple categories in the hotel. And of course, they said yes. And that was successful. And then again, back to customer driven innovation, our customers said, can you do that in Mexico? Can you do that in the Caribbean? And we expanded. So, certainly Hawaii, Mexico, and Caribbean. Europe is one of our top selling destinations. I have the pleasure right now of being in Europe, in Greece, where the majority of our European product team and our customer service team exists. Costa Rica, Tahiti, Fiji, Maldives, Seychelles, Asia, including Japan, and we all know what the demand that sits there right now.
Yeah, I
And
know.
then mainland USA, including Canada. So right now we have what we consider a really hearty list of destinations that we service in that 4.5, 5-star product line. The addition of Beyond perfectly rounds it out for now. So no new destinations right now.
Yeah, and you mentioned you were basically putting together a whole package with obviously hotel, air transfers, all kinds
Mm-hmm.
of things. And one of the things you do focus on are 5-star hotels. You got a great inventory of 5-star. Are there any new ones that you recently added to the inventory you'd like to highlight? Any major ones that you want us to know about and our viewers out there?
Yeah. It's kind of been an exciting year for openings. As I mentioned, I'm currently in Greece and had the opportunity to spend some time with the leadership team. The one and only is opening 2 new properties here this year, one in
Right.
the Athens Riviera and one Kia Island. So that's exciting. Just on June 9th, Bulgari Rome opened. So we have partnerships with all 3 of these properties. We did contract with Pasalacqua in Lake Como.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's
that's the one everybody's talking about. I guess a
yeah.
good friend of mine, Valentina, is the GM, and I keep saying, when are you going to let me come in? Like it
I know.
looks amazing.
She's an extraordinary female leader, and she rightfully deserved Hotelier of the Year last year. Really
Yeah,
incredible. So
Virtuoso. I was there. I was there. So
yeah, so those are on the Europe side, and then I think what's really kind of got me interested is what One Hotel Hanalei and Rosewood Kona Village are doing. Both of those properties, James, can boast incredible efforts in the area of sustainability,
mhm.
and really showing up as leaders and really visionaries in environmental responsibility. So those are 2 to watch. They're 2 for other hotels to look and see what they're doing and how they're articulating their strategy on social and environmental issues. And then St. Regis Kenai, Four Seasons Los Cabos, to name a few. So it's some good ones in the lineup this year.
Yeah, I know you got some of the best of the best of the best, basically. And if a new one comes on, it sounds like you got it. So that's I know the Pascalagua, that one literally just opened about a year ago, maybe less. So
Yeah, the additions are, they're always strategic. When we have a responsibility to make sure that our customers are successful, our employees are successful, and our suppliers are successful. And I think, for all the years that I wasn't with Classic, and then of course the last 10 years of my career when I have been, I can't reinforce enough how important our supplier relationships are and how important it is that, the leaders in those hotels are taking care of their employees, because ultimately those are the people that take care of our guests.
absolutely. Now, here we are, and we're in 2020, 23. Everybody says things are going great. The sales are excellent, and maybe
Mhm.
next year even better. What is selling well this year for Classic Vacations?
Well, Europe had an incredible year last year, and it's having another incredible year this year. But I will say, and I think this is important because I think we all went into the summer saying massive inventory compression in Europe. So people started saying, well, maybe I'll sell something else. I was just at dinner last night, and there's space on the Amalfi Coast in July
Wow.
and August. It's really important for the viewers to know. There's space in Greece in July and August. So let's not shy away from urban legends. Call the Res Center, send
Right,
us an
right.
email. We'll let us.
You maybe find out there are a lot of places you can get your clients into, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So Europe's selling well. Of course, Asia's selling well. Fiji, Maldives, Seychelles, Costa Rica, Cayman, Antigua, Aruba, and then of course on the group side, right? I mean, at Classic Vacations 45 years ago, high-end curated luxury FIT, and then over the last 12 years, we've grown our groups division to be 35% of our business. So, destination weddings are still strong. Meetings and incentives, multi-generational social groups. So those tend to go in an all-inclusive direction. So that would predominantly be Mexico and Caribbean, but we do groups in Europe and Hawaii and other parts of the world.
Yeah, well, I know there's been an explosion in upscale 5-star all-inclusive resorts in the market. You just can't keep track anymore. I mean, Hyatt alone seems to be opening up one every other day, and it's really great to kind of track that. It's amazing the evolution of the luxury all-inclusive. So you're getting all that now. I want to ask you about who can you remind us of who owns Classic today and what your owner's background is, basically. I'm again so old that I still remember when you guys were owned by Expedia, and then before that you weren't. You were on your own. But who is the owner now?
Yeah, great question. I'm so happy to share that. It's because all the three things happened at one time, right? We came out of COVID, we had new leadership, and we had new ownership. So sometimes I think it happened a little too quietly. We really couldn't share the strength of that. So who runs us? My leadership team and I, we get to run our own company, right, which is really exciting for us. The Najafi companies, founded by John Najafi in 2002, are the owners, and they're great partners. And just to give you just a little bit of background, and I think why the partnership feels really so good for them and for us, they hold investments across industries, significant holdings in consumer, retail, e-commerce, sports, media, and technology. So not specific to one industry, which is great for us. Yeah, because they get to, they see a lot of different things. So their support, and I always consider them to be like the best management consulting firm I could ever have access to. So we're able to really understand what's happening in the bigger, broader world. Their stated mission is do well and do good, and partner with class entrepreneurial teams. And that really, really works for us, because when you think about what we do, and not just we at Classic, but we as an industry, bringing the world closer through travel, and then of course supporting successful businesses, right? So we support the businesses of our customers, and we support the businesses of our suppliers doing well and doing good. It's a really good fit between us and the Najafi companies, and that just such a strong philosophical alignment between my leadership team and the Najafi team. And I think they actually have it stated on their website: principled, nimble, and relationship driven. And I couldn't think of three better words to describe the Najafi team, and I couldn't think of three better words to describe my leadership team and what we put forth to our employees. So it's been a great relationship.
No, that's great. And nice that you have that independence too, and really can develop the things you believe are right for the market. Now, what's the future hold you got for Classic Vacations? You've got this new booking platform, you got new destinations, adding new hotels. Is there anything else that you want to tell our 118,000 travel advisors about Classic today?
Yeah, I think, James, innovation as a compass, is there. Things are happening fast. I was recently at my daughter's college graduation, and I think one of the speakers said we're going to see technology advance more in the next 5 years than we saw in the last 40, and that's brain bending, right? So making sure that the immersive technological advancements of all three of our business channels, so we continue to grow and expand, so ease for our suppliers and driving efficiencies for our customers, and also driving efficiencies for our employees, giving them more space for greater in-destination curation and personalization, ultimately for the consumer. So that's what we're looking at, as well as really being aware and creating awareness on sustainability efforts, right? Knowing that the conscientious luxury traveler of tomorrow, is going to seek sustainable experiences that align with their values. So, in summary, I guess the future of luxury travel is a blend of technology, sustainability, personalization, and extraordinary experiences. So for my team and I, those are the 4 North Stars, and making sure that we can answer on any of them to our employees, customers, and suppliers.
Absolutely. So Classic will be there as we advance in technology and everything else. And I don't want to get into AI or places like that because I'm still trying to figure that one out. And everybody says it's going to come fast, and I feel like it's going to hit me with like a brick or something at some point. But I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys will be at the forefront when you can start using that kind of thing. But anyway, the where can travel advisors access Beyond by Classic, and where can they go to get more information on Classic Vacations?
Yeah, well, if I can, just a couple things I'd love to share before we end our time together
Sure.
today.
Okay.
Just a few things that we've done this year. We added back Saturday hours for reservations.
Okay.
We returned to 24/7 customer service, and that does include our customer service team in Europe. And they're great. I just had dinner with them last night. And what is so nice for our travel advisor community, James, is when they're sleeping and their guests are arriving in Europe, it's my team here in Europe that takes the phone call and takes care of them. We launched a specialized Europe reservations team that provides responses in 2 to 4 hours. We also handle rail for the agents. That tends to be a pain point
Right.
because it's really cumbersome. We do that. And I think that's a little known fact. Our travel protection program is a favorite in the industry. And then, some more of the qualitative pieces, right? Empowered BDMs, a really engaged leadership team, and, the 45-year history of good business practices and taking care of our suppliers so they in turn take care of the customers. So a lot of the same, but also evolving to make sure we're meeting the customer, meaning our advisor, where they are, which right now means they're on the move.
Sure.
And creating mobile platforms. And then just to go back to answering your question, classicvacations.com/beyond, register, be on the website, be familiar. There's lots of trainings. We do a lot in the way of supporting our customers and onboarding and bringing them into anything that's new at Classic, whether they're a seasoned veteran in our industry or new to the industry.
No, that's great. And it sounds like you got a lot of bases covered here. And I know you're highly respected by the travel advisors that I know who are in the luxury space. And they often will go to Classic to, get these great hotels and these great packages for their clients. And you keep on adding destinations, and now you've added Beyond by Classic. So it really is a big advancement. And I know you've been working on this for a while, so I think I'm pretty sure you're pretty pleased it's finally out.
I'm so proud of our team. I mean, they have done an extraordinary job, absolutely an extraordinary job. And it's just the beginning. I mean, we have plans for how we're going to iterate it. And it's an honor and a privilege to serve the industry this way.
Well, Melissa, I want to thank you for taking a little time out of your time in Athens there.
Yeah.
If we open the curtains, we could see the Acropolis, but we won't let the glare of the window behind. And again, it's great to see you, and I'm sure we'll see each other at some industry event soon, maybe in August.
Yes.
And again, we'll keep up to date on what's going on with Classic. Again, we wrote that story a couple of weeks ago, and everybody seemed to read that one. They were very eager to learn what you were doing with Beyond by Classic. And again, thank you again.
Yeah, absolutely my pleasure. My team and I are always here.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.